Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and I have for you a Sun and Moon OU Showdown live. We're going to be suspect test laddering with this Specs Hoopa team I built myself. It's pretty much just a U-turn core with Scarf Kilio to help out against Quiver Dance Volcarona, SD by Sharp, and SD Scizor. And then we have some wall breakers like Specs Hoopa, obviously, and Curum. So let's see how we can do. I don't know if I can really get Rex on this account anymore. I don't even know how high up I am up on the ladder, but let's go ahead and find a match. So we find one right away. This looks like pretty much just hyper offense. He might lead off with, he has like a ton of rockers. This is really hard to predict. You see, if I lead Hoopa, then worst case, like if he leads Terrakion, then I have a switch into that. So I think we might be able to just lead Hoopa and get a kill. But Magearna is really scary too. I'm thinking about leading off with Keldeo because it kind of just destroys everything except for Magearna. So we're going to do that. As we do catch the Aerodactyl, we're just going to quick Scald. You might go Magearna, you might stay in, which is not going to get knocked out. He gets burned. We take a ton from that Air Lace. I didn't know that that would not knock it out. I'm going to go for Scald again. We got really lucky though with the burn, because Keldeo just kind of completely destroyed his team. He is going to go Magearna. Let's see if it's Assault Vest. That doesn't look like Assault Vest damage. Let's check. By the way, guys, I might get some like notifications in between. I have to go help somebody with like league battle soon, so I'm gonna be on for that. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this, but Assault Vest Skull should, yeah, it's not Assault Vest, it's more enough of an offensive build. I'm thinking about just going Scizor here. Good HP Fire, making a good play there. He's gonna go for the Shift Gear. So what I think I'm gonna do is just Mega Evolve and Bullet Punch. He could have HP Fire. I could see that being a thing. That does a good amount. So go through the Thunderbolt. That's not gonna do a lot at all. That's something of just bullet punching again. He's gonna switch out into the Gliscor, so that's alright. He could have Fire Fang. I honestly don't think Kyurem is a terrible play here. We should outspeed. No, he gets up the rocks, okay. Now that the rocks are up, I kind of just want to go up Lando and get my own, because I didn't defog there. So we're gonna do that. He could have Ice Fang, that's always a possibility. I'm just gonna get up my rocks. He might go... I don't know, he doesn't have the best answers to this. This is his answer to this pretty much, but we do have HP Ice, so... He could go Kartana and try to get some Beast Boost going, but we do have Mega Scizor on the back to deal with that, and Scarf Keldeo. He's gonna unleash his Z move here, let's see what it is. Supersonic Skytrike. It's gonna do 17% because we are defensive. Now what I can do with HP Ice. This will do some damage to the Kartana because its special defense is kind of butter. I don't really see him switching out here. We just saw the Z move, so I don't know whether he'll have Protect because usually it sets up Protect around leftovers. He's gonna go for the Swords Dance as we can throw off the HP Ice and knock him out. So it's looking good for us right here. I do still have to be really weary of Shift Gear Magearna though. It's really weakened though, so I do have Bullet Punch Mega Scizor on the back to revenge kill if I need it to. If it is Battle Bond Greninja, that could also be really scary, so once again, Scarf Keldeo can check that. Every time Scarf Keldeo comes out right now, it just gets a kill with Secret Sword, so I don't really know how my opponent... Actually, it might just sweep once it comes out, to be honest. Although I won't risk like a random Scarf Kartana. Actually, that's not even that uncommon. Let's start the timer. He could go Greninja. I would go Greninja here if I was him, unless he thinks Kartana would kill at -1. If he goes Kartana, I'm gonna run a Calc, I think. Or I might as well switch out, because I really don't want to risk the Leaf Blade crit and just end up getting swept. He goes Aerodactyl and just sacks it to rocks for whatever reason. Keldeo is a good response to this, but I really don't want it getting weakened. So I honestly think Tapu Koko is an alright play here. If he gets his Beast Boost, I can just go Keldeo after. As he goes through the Grass Knot, tries to catch my Keldeo, alright. So what we can do is just go for the Thunderbolt. Yep, he's just gonna forfeit because we just got a kill there too, so... we can look for another battle. As we find this, so... Specs Hoopa completely destroys him if we can weaken the, what I'm assuming to be Assault Vest Magearna. I don't want to get swept by Dragonite right off the bat, so I think that Landorus might be an alright lead here. It can... Well, he's probably going to lead Sableye, to be honest, because he doesn't want hazards getting up. Yeah, so... do I make a prediction here? No, I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse. Do a ton of damage. What's he doing? Calm Minding up? That's not going to help him. Yep, you realize that's not... Even Prankster Recovery, I'm still going to be doing 50%, and the moment you're Mega Evolve, I'm still going to be just hitting... I'm going to be faster than you, so... Dark Trio is on this squad. Do I just lead... well, you see, if I lead Hoopa, then he could lead... No, Hoopa's not the lead here. It's probably Assault Vest Tangrowth, which can switch into my Tapu Koko, my Hoopa, and my Keldeo, and pretty much my Landorus too, so I do have to be careful about that. What I'm thinking about doing here is leading off with Kyurem, because it has pretty coverage for pretty much everything, so I'm going to do that. He does lead off with the Muck. I don't really want my Life Orb getting knocked off, so I'm actually going to go out into my Scizor here, expecting that. He goes for the Stone Edge, which misses. So what we can do is just Mega Evolve and U-turn. We do catch the Charizard upon switching, so it could be Charizard X, so I don't really want to go Tapu Koko because of that. Instead, I'm thinking about just going into my Keldeo, but then if it's Zard Y, that's also scary. I think Tapu Koko's the play here. It doesn't do a lot this game. It just Tangrowth just switches in on it every time, and if it is Assault Vest Muck, that'll switch in too. So I'm thinking about what I'm doing here is just Thunderbolting, as he's going to make that Muck switch instead of the Tangrowth, leading me to believe it's not an Assault Vest Tangrowth. That para right there, it kind of sucked, but I'm going to Volt Switch out. Go Scizor every time because I don't want my Kyurem's item getting knocked off as he gets fully paralyzed. Yeah, we're hacking this guy. Kyurem is an alright play here. It invites in the Kartana, I guess, which I could have switch into, so that's alright. If it is Zard X, he'll go out into that now, and I'm not risking any Dragon Dancing. I'm just going to go right for my Dragon type move. He does, however, go into the Kartana, so... I don't know if this is doing enough to it. I think I need to go... I think I'm just going to Ice Beam. If he goes for the Smart Strike, not knocking me out, I thought so. I don't know if Sacred Sword would have knocked me out. That definitely killed anyway, because I'm Life Orb, I'm Max Special Attack. Actually, I don't even know if I'm Max Special Attack. You do catch these Charizard, so I'll lose Volt Switch here on his Dugtrio, which is alright. Let's see if he Scarf Dugtrio. I'll just go for Dazzling Gleam. That is a lot. So he gets up with rocks, and now what I can do is just Dazzling Gleaming it. Yep, he's just gonna forfeit. We do Outspeed. He's not Scarf. He was probably Sash, and he decided to go for rocks over killing me. I know this team. This is the Bird Spam team with the Sticky Web, Smeargle, and all that. So, what am I doing? Hoopa's an alright lead here, I think. Scarf Keldeo completely destroys him. I'm thinking he was just leading off with it, because worst case scenario, he was a Volcanion, and in which case I get blown back, so that's not the ideal situation. I think Landorus is an alright lead here, just to get up rocks. As he is going to lead off with a Smeargle. He's probably going to go for a Spore. And this thing walls too much for it to get Spored, and Hoopa breaks through a lot. Kyurem does so much damage. Scizor can defog these webs away. Tapu Koko gets stopped by a specially defensive Excadrill, so I think I just want to go out into that. So he goes for the Magic Coat, which is alright. What I can do is just Thunderbolt here. Bring him down to the obvious Focus Sash. So he gets up with webs. Now what I can do is Volt Switch out. If I go out into the... I want to go out into something that doesn't invite in the Volcanion. I think all alright plays here is going Keldeo, kind of baiting him to go out onto the Tapu Bulu so I can go into my Scizor and get off a defog. That's my plan, so let's see if that works out. He opts to go Staraptor instead, which I'm going to try the exact same thing. If it is banded, he will 2-hit KO me, which can be scary, as it does appear to be choice banded Staraptors, so what I think I'm going to do here is pivot out into my Landorus, get some Rocky Helmet damage off, and try to get up my own hazards. So yeah, we take that, so... And his team is so weak to hazards, so I'm just going to go right for the Stealth Rock. He's probably not running hazard control on the Excadrill since this thing's probably gonna outspeed me. Since he's running a sticky web team, so I wouldn't expect that. We still need this. Am I willing to just live with webs being on the field? I can go Keldeo, but Keldeo does way too much damage. I think Hoopa is an expendable Pokemon. Hoopa might actually be able to take 2 of these if it's not Specs. This Specs. Why is everything Specs? Okay, so here what we'll do is go out into our Keldeo, which is, because it's clearly Choice Scarf at this point. Go for the Secret Sword. Choice Specs. Is it not Choice Specs? It is Choice Specs. That still does so much. I need this thing out. We lived. Okay, that thing is gone. I need to get these webs off the field if I want to win. We do still have defensive Lando, which walls his team to the very end, so... He's gonna go out into this. Lando is my play every time. Oh, Hyper Cutter. I'm dumb. So he goes for the SD. I think that might just be it. Goes for the +2 return. That's obviously knocking me out. I doubt Quick Attack at +2 KOs Oko's Tapu Koko, my bad. So I think what I'm going to do here is just go right for the Volt Switch. Quick Attack should not knock me out, I think. Oh, webs, I'm dumb. Waiting for Keldeo that she gets that sped. Kyurem probably dies, and... Let's just go Scizor. Mega Evolve. You can attempt to VP crit him, I guess. So he goes for the Quick Attack, does not knock me out. He goes for the VP, and that's just gonna be game. So, his Quick Attack would knock me out there, and then he'd just sweep the rest of my team, so... this team has Volcarona, which I have to preserve Keldeo for, so... I'm thinking about leading off with my Kyurem right here. Actually, Kyurem completely destroys him. Although it doesn't have favorable matchups against these two, and I don't really have the best Lottie switch-ins, so... I'm thinking about just leading off with Hoopa. Because this can't Oko it. I'm assuming a lot of it his team can, but I'm going to lead off with Hoopa. This is probably his Mega. And I would expect him to Mega here, so I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. If he's staying in, he's going to Mega. But then again, if Dugtrio comes in after, that's just scary, so I think I have to risk the Focus Blast. Focus Blast can cost the Ferrothorn if it's catch the Ferrothorn if it's specially defensive, and he just has to go into that. Flinches me turn 1, so this is going off to a really great start. I'm thinking about staying in. Yeah, I think I just have to stay in. He could go for he could burn a Z-move here if he's expecting Keldeo to come out. I'm gonna go Keldeo. If he goes for the Z-move, great play. This could be like Dragon Dance, Supersonic Sky Strike. Hey, where are you going? And I'm gonna claim my victory, but I don't want it to battle you. So let's get another game going while we wait for this guy. Oh, let's see if he comes back. As we get this game. Here, I think Kyurem completely destroys his team. We can hit the Thundurus with Fusion Bolts because of Terravolt, so that's looking good. What I think I can do here is... Coming back? Ferrothorn is an alright lead. I mean, Keldeo is an alright lead. Catches the Ferrothorn, although if he leads Mimikyu, then I would be forced to sack my Keldeo just to break its disguise, because I can't let it SD up. Although I do have Landorus T and Scizor, so I don't think that's a terrible idea. I'm going to lead off with Keldeo. As we do catch this thing, this thing is kind of annoying to, well, you see, the rest of my team breaks through it, so I'm thinking about just getting one hit off, maybe with the Secret Sword, and then switching out. That seems like an alright play. He could expect this and go into Marowak, but actually I think Scald is even a better play. Now, you know, he's not going to go Marowak on a potential Keldeo water type move. If he does, I don't agree with this play, but we do have switch into Marowak and our Landorus anyway. Let's turn on timer, because this is getting kind of annoying. As he does go Ferrothorn, we catch that thing upon it switching. Fortunately we are Scarf, but Secret Sword is the play every time. He should know I'm Scarf based on that damage. I'm either Scarf, Specs, and not Life Orb, so he should go Marowak here, unless he's thinking I'm like... E-Belt would have done even more still, so... He should know I'm Scarf, but he just sacks the Ferrothorn, so... Forgot to check this, that could have been scary. Scizor is the play here every time, because we can BP into BP and just knock this out. There you go, Evolve Bullet Punch. Shadow Claw will do a ton, but it's not going to knock me out by any means. We got that win, so... That guy was ahead, I don't know why. He probably lost connection or something. He could try to get up his rocks here. I doubt he outspeeds me no matter what. He could. Landorus is my play every time. Flare Blitz will still be doing a ton even with this damage. Yeah, that does a clean 50%. I'm thinking about just Earthquake, but he's probably gonna go out into the Umbreon if I had to guess. I'm just gonna Earthquake. If we can get rid of this thing, that would be great. He could expect me to U-turn also, predicting a switch, or get up rocks. If he's expecting any of that, he will, nope, he's gonna switch out into the Umbreon. So that's unfortunate, but we do a lot to that, and what I can do is get up rocks here and U-turn out. To go through the foul play, which is alright, he's gonna take some damage there. And what I'll do is U-turn out here. The question is, what do I go into? I can go Hoopa, I can go Keldeo. Hoopa's not the best play, because its attack strat is monstrous, and he's going for foul plays. Although if I had to guess, he would probably Wish up here, so... But you see, the problem is if I go Hoopa, then I just invites in Mimikyu again, which is alright, because I do have... he goes for the foul play again. See, now I'm safe to just throw off Skulls. I should be able to knock him out. If I don't, then that's unfortunate, but Scald should be able to knock him out from 34%, and now we catch Mimikyu if it wants to switch in, because we're not locked in. If I were to make a play, assuming I do knock him out, I would probably go Blastoise here if I was him. If Thundurus does come out, I'm still switching out, unless we knock him out from 75%, but I'm switching out into my Kyurem, and if he goes for Focus Blast, that's fine. We can go out into our... We can bring back out our Keldeo after that. Does make the Blastoise play. We can hit that up with a Scald. Go... Hoopa has a good special defense. Hoopa's our play here. I don't want to sack Tapu... I don't want Tapu Koko taking damage. Does throw off the Aura Sphere. Dark Pulse should knock out Umbreon from where it's at, especially after rocks, so yeah, we can go for the Specs Dark Pulse here, not knock him out, go for his own Dark Pulse. We can go for ours again, which should pick up a kill here, or at least break Mimikyu's disguise. So yeah, he's gonna forfeit. We can go for another one. This is alright, he still just lead really fast, so he probably let off with Landorus or something, or Dugtrio. That's what I would have to guess. I'm leading off with Keldeo. He leads off with Tapu Koko, which I doubt we knock out with Hydro Pump. If he's Scarf, then that's a problem. I don't have switch into this though, so let's hit him up, not knock him out as he goes for the U-turn, so we are not getting knocked out by the Volt Switch today. This thing is a big problem actually. Probably has the HP Fire too. We're gonna go Kyurem on probably his contrary Leaf Storm, and then if +2, we might be able to live a +2 Dragon Pulse. Who knows? Nope. He probably has HP Fire, so let's ignore that. Eh. What's my play here? What is this? Alright, we're gonna do this guy down to Tapu Koko. HP Ice. Not knocking him out. He's gonna go for the Leaf Storm and knock me out. This team is destroyed by Contrary Superior. Oh, time to see if he has HP Fire. I should have just done this in the first place. As it looks like he does. And Scarf Keldeo crit maybe? If we do crit here, we can still win. Yep, it's not gonna knock it out. He's gonna go for the Leaf Storm. That's just gonna be game. Yeah, this team is torn apart by Superior. So probably the last one. I don't want to keep this too long. Like I said at the beginning, I do have to go help someone. We do see this team. He does not have a Dark Resist whatsoever. It could be AV Torn though, so that can be a thing. What I'm thinking is Tapu Koko. Although Beedrill is a big problem if he does decide to opt with that plan. Keldeo is also another option, but that just invites in Torn. But then if Torn comes in, I never know what it's going to do. It could be Assault Vest, it could be Life Orb. I think I'm just going to lead off with Tapu Koko. So we catch this thing. He's probably going to go right for his rocks, so Keldeo would have been the right lead there. We're going to go on to our... What did he do here? I have to put on the pressure. If he goes for a Power Whip, that'll be a good play, but gets up the rocks like I thought. We're going to Secret Sword. If he goes Torn, then that's fine. As it does appear to be Assault Vest Tornadus. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't matter if it's Assault Vest Tornadus because Secret Sword hits on the physical side, so... I'm clicking it again. I don't want you to be so much health when you U-turn out right here. Yep. Now he's not at full health when he comes back in with the Regenerator, so... That's exactly what I wanted, because Hydro Pump is much more spammable right now. As he goes out into the Araquanid. All these mods that are so unconventional, but they do so much work against this specific team. Scizor is an alright play. We can get rid of these hazards. That does so much. As he gets a defense drop. Are we faster? We are 170. He's probably faster. Nope, we're faster. Okay. He's probably adamant then. He's gonna knock us out, which sucks, but... I'm gonna go out into Tapu Koko. Quick Volt Switch. Who goes Landorus? What if I HP Iced? Our own Landorus is the best player right here. He can take Rocky Helmet damage, I'm alright with that. As I'm gonna get up my rocks as he probably will get up his. He misses a Leech Seed. Honestly deserved. I'm gonna go right for the U-turn despite taking all that damage. Let's see if it's a Rocky Helmet. It's not. We can bring out Hoopa and just start getting kills. About time. Dark Pulse this, not knock it out. If this... Ah, that sucks really badly because... Don't get full parried, okay. Victini could come out here if it wants to. That'll probably OHKO us with V-Create. But we do have health on our Landers, which is most important. What mon do I sack? I'm gonna go Keldeo. So he does go for the U-turn. Let's see what he brings out. Tornadus T, which... This Hydro Pump is definitely knocking you out, yeah. And now this is a threat, because it outspeeds the rest of his team. Switch into here. Kyurem can probably switch in once. As he's gonna go right for the liquidation, don't get a defense drop again. So he goes Landorus. Why are you doing these plays? What if I clicked Ice Beam? He has Scarf, so... Great news. I'm clicking Earthquake. If we do get the Araquanid, which does nothing pretty much. Ugh, this is annoying. I need this mount too. Do we have speed? We should. The good thing is this is a weekend. I think Scarf Kellio can win now. Hoopa's paralyzed and it gets outsped by everything. There's no point in keeping it. Has he to rest? Is he still rest talk or is he rest at chesto? No, we saw leftovers. So I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Which does a ton. Sleep talk. Yep, gets rest. Now if he can break through here, that would be amazing. Because he knows that he gets swept by Scarf Keldeo if this thing... Yep, so Scarf Keldeo wins, assuming... Nope, it just wins, yeah. We're gonna sack this, I don't care. We're gonna bring out Keldeo. Scald should easily be able to knock this thing out. I don't know whether Scald knocks this thing out. That's a problem. We're gonna Landorus. He's probably gonna go for the V-Create. Bolt Strike, okay. HP Ice here. Catch the Landorus. I'm assuming he's locked in. Yep, get that, and now Scarf Keldeo. That's easy ones. I'll let him do what he needs to. Z Sunny Day. This is definitely knocking you out. Yeah, that's game. Okay, so I think we went like 5-2 or 6-2 with this team, so not terrible. We did have a forfeit right there, but thank you guys so much for watching. I figured I would just bring you some live since, you know, the WPL is ending, and I want to produce some content in between now and the start of the UPC Wi-Fi season. So thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely be sure to subscribe down below if you enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be on Sunday, which is our final WPL match of the season. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you then. Bye.